Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to read Alibaba and the 40 Thieves. So this is a story of greed and lot of treasure. So let's see what happens to Alibaba. And before we start, do like, share and subscribe. Let's go. Alibaba and the 40 Thieves. There lived two brothers, Qasim and Alibaba. Qasim was married to the daughter of a rich merchant, while Alibaba was a poor woodcutter. One day, Alibaba was chopping wood in the forest when he saw dust rising at a distance. They must be robbers, I must hide, said Alibaba to himself and climbed up a nearby tree and got hidden. Soon Alibaba saw 40 men go by on horses. Then one robber, who seemed to be their leader, went towards a huge rock and cried, Open Sesame! Oh, that was something, a very secret. Ask the rock opened to reveal a cave. Oh, that's a secret words. When all the robbers had gone inside, the rock closed behind them. After some time, the robbers came out. The rock slid back into place and the robbers went away. When the robbers left, Alibaba went to the rock and cried the same secret words, Open Sesame! And to his joy, the rock moved. Glug, 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 glug. Alibaba stepped into the cave and was surprised to find heaps of gold, silver, and precious jewels. He quickly stuffed his sacks with jewels and gold coins. He picked up as much treasure as his donkey could carry and left the cave immediately. So much of gold and jewels are there that Alibaba got. When Alibaba got home, he decided to weigh the gold coins. So he borrowed scales from Qasim's wife. Qasim's wife put some wax under one of the scales, hoping that whatever Alibaba wanted to weigh would get stuck to the wax. When Alibaba returned the scales, he did not notice the gold coin stuck to the weighing scales. When Qasim's wife saw the gold coin, she rushed to her husband and said, Your brother is now so rich that he doesn't count his money. He weighs it. Qasim was curious. He went to Alibaba and asked him about the gold coins. Alibaba told his brother everything about the cave. So you can see how Alibaba is here in the dress and now how good dress he is wearing. And Alibaba also told to his brother Qasim. Now what happens? What does Qasim do? Qasim left for the cave immediately with all his mules. When he reached the large rock, he said the magic words. And you know what the magic word is? Open Sesame! The rock moved and he entered the cave. Without wasting a moment, he started loading his mules with the treasures. In his excitement, his head got muddled up and he forgot the magic words to get out of the cave. Oh no! In the meantime, the thieves returned. They saw Qasim trying to steal the jewels. They tied his hands behind his back, put a gag on him, and left him inside the cave. When Qasim did not return, his wife grew anxious. She went to Alibaba, shared her worries, and asked him to help. Alibaba was not knowing this. Alibaba set out for the cave with Qasim's helpers, Morgiana. Inside the cave, they found that Qasim had fainted. Morgiana untied his hands and Alibaba removed the gag. Then they took Qasim and hurried home. An old cobbler saw them carrying Qasim. He asked, Alibaba, what happened to Qasim? Nothing, my friend. He fainted. We are taking him home, Alibaba said and walked away. When the robbers returned to the cave, they were shocked to find Qasim gone. How is that possible? It means someone else knows our secret too. We must find him, said their leader. The next day, one of the robbers came to the city and asked for Qasim's whereabouts. The old cobbler told him that he had seen them. The robber heard that and said, Old man, if you take me to that house, I'll give you 10 gold coins. Oh my god, this cobbler is going to get 10 coins. The cobbler took him to Alibaba's place and said, This is his brother's house. Qasim is resting here, and he left. The robber marked the door with a cross and returned happily. Morgiana saw the robber marking the door with a cross. Smelling foul play, she marked every house on the street with a cross. So what did she do? A very smart person, Morgiana, put cross to every house. Now, the next day, the robber and the leader of the gang returned to Alibaba's house, but to their surprise, they saw that every house on the street was marked with a cross. The leader was furious and returned to the cave. The next day, the leader went to town and identified Alibaba's house again. On his return, he ordered his men to buy 39 large barrels of oil. One jar was filled with oil and the robbers hid themselves in the remaining barrels. The leader, disguised as an oil merchant, came to the town. He stopped at Alibaba's house and said, "I am an oil merchant passing this way. I seek shelter for the night. Can you help me?" Alibaba graciously welcomed him to his house. Later that evening, when Morgiana began cooking, she ran short of oil and decided to take some from the merchant's barrel. She went to the yard where the barrels had been kept, but when she got near the first one, she heard a voice asking, "Is it time, master?" Morgiana understood that their guest was no oil merchant, but they were the robbers who had come to kill Alibaba. "Not yet," she whispered, and she just ran away. But what she did? She went around till she came to the barrel with oil. She took oil from the barrel in a container and boiled it. Then she poured the hot oil into every barrel. Each one of the robbers jumped out looking for water to save themselves. Hearing the noise, everyone else came. Watching his men flee, the leader fled too. Morgiana said to Alibaba, "They were the robbers in disguise." Alibaba thanked her for saving his life and rewarded her. So hope you like the story of Alibaba and the 40 Thieves, and what you learned, that you should not be too greedy at Qasim, and also you should be smart to avoid the danger and to find out solution in tough situation also to get out of it. So hope you like this video. Do like, share and subscribe with your friends. Take care. Bye bye.